Valorant. The game that even Valorant players don't like, but they still continue to play anyway, because they secretly hate themselves. Well, some not so secretly. Yes, that's right. Today we're going to be talking about Reyna. Yo, subscribe, gangy. Reyna has high-key step-on-me mommy energy, so she only attracts weirdos to play her, mainly Smurfs and El Racista. Either way, I've never seen a nice Reyna main. Like hell, one time I queued into a game and this happened. Even let's go. Hey, what's up?
Go fuck yourself.
I just said hi.
I just said go fuck yourself.
The reason why the worst people are drawn to Reyna is because Reyna herself is racist. But more on that later. First of all, let's look at her character design. So here's her original concept art. And just like with Astra, we were robbed. I mean, just look at it. Well, is that you, mommy? Jesus. As a wise philosopher once said,
Actually, 6 doesn't like copyright.
And onto her actual design, I mean, it's all right, like overrated as fuck. The tattoos are nice, I guess. And if you spend as much time looking at her chest as I do, you'll notice that she has a purple glow on it. That's actually her heart. So she's a character who wears her heart on her sleeve. She has no secrets, no nothing, right? Foreshadowing is a narrative device that I want to preface this all by saying that this is all just wild speculation on my part because I'm just listening to voice lines and looking at different things. Most of what I'm about to say is not fully confirmed by the Valorant devs, but it's basically there. Now let's start with her powers. Reyna's radiant powers are basically that she can suck the soul out of you. Hell, I wouldn't mind that. Am I right, boys? And what she does with the souls, she uses them for different purposes. One is to heal herself, you know, and give her overhealth. Another is to ghost you. Literally. She can also use her big purple balls to blind you. But the fourth is something quite personal. So we know that Reyna has a little sister from this voice line here.
For you, hermanita.
And hermanita obviously in Spanish means little sister. But did you know that her little sister is in critical condition? This is so sad, guys. Can we smash 5 likes? As of now, we don't know why she's in this state, but I have 2 possible theories that might not even be mutually exclusive. My first theory is that she has the same or possibly very similar powers to Reyna. So she needs the souls of other people to stay alive, but she can't get them herself because either she's too young to go and start killing people, or she just doesn't have that ability. And we know that Reyna has the ability to use her souls to heal other people, as we can tell from this interaction with Sage.
Reyna, there are better ways to survive than your path.
I'm so ashamed. Pobre de mí. How will I live with myself?
She just chooses not to because she's a bitch. So who's to say the souls that she doesn't use herself, she's not collecting to use to keep her sister alive? It brings a whole new meaning to for you, hermanita, right? She's literally with every battle trying to save her sister. The second theory is that Killjoy did something horrible to her sister with Radiant tech, and that's why she's in a critical condition.
I remember the machines Killjoy made. What they did to... Never mind. It does not matter.
Something definitely happened there. And Reyna doesn't very much like Killjoy. Either way, from this, we can see how much that Reyna actually cares about people. We know from Fade's massive dossier that she made a sanctuary in Mexico where she basically saves young Radiants like her sister from being experimented in by Kingdom. Which, let me talk about this, okay? Viper's the one who did the experiments. Why? Viper's always the one. She's actually pure evil. She might have to be next because she's done some crazy things. She doesn't really spend a lot of time with Valorant Protocol. She spends it trying to train and help these kids better than Kingdom ever could. But there's another reason that Reyna cares about these Radiant children. It's because she's racist. See, Reyna believes that the people with Radiant powers are the future, and people who use Radiant tech or just regular old people are basically inferior to her.
I don't care how bright you are. You'll never be a Radiant. Oh, do your little machines need help? Take your time. We Radiantes will start without you.
She started a war against the non-Radiants. Do you feel bad? Do you feel bad for being thirsty now? Horny bonk! But hear me out. I think Reyna might have been right to start the war. From what we know about the Valorant Earth, Radiants aren't treated very well. You have people being afraid of them. You have kingdom, snatching them and experimenting on them. And generally, they're not allowed to use their powers unless if it's to serve kingdom and Valorant. The Radiance are the true oppressed class, much like gamers. While we don't have a play-by-play of the Radiant War, we do know two significant facts. One, it takes place in the future, around 200 years into the future to be exact. And two, KO is in the war. In fact, he was specifically designed and made to suppress Radiance and kill Reyna.
Reyna, I'm programmed to kill you. Don't give me a reason.
So this means that KO was made in the future and brought back in time to fight in Valorant now in an alternate timeline with Reyna, the person who he hates. Yeah, the Valorant lore is weird. Now you might be wondering, how the hell is Reyna still alive? It's 200 years into the future. How is she leading and starting this war? And then you remember that Reyna has Lifesteal. She can just suck you dry. Whoa, hold on. She can just absorb your soul after she kills you. That gives her health. It gives her vitality. It makes her functionally immortal. And I know in this cinematic, she's only just an outline, but it genuinely looks like she hasn't aged a day. So we know how she's alive during that time, but we don't know why the war even started. Here's my theory. In patch 4.10, Viper leaves a voice line to Brimstone that says this. Here's the text right now. You can pause it to read it. I'm not gonna play all of that in the video. Holy shit. She's talking about keeping Reyna's sister alive because she's afraid of what Reyna will do. This could be what starts Reyna on the path of the Radiant War, but it might not be as well. What do you think? Write it down in the comments. And while you're down there, you know, make sure to subscribe. Reyna's lore is like pretty heavy, so let's talk about some lighter stuff. Has Reyna canonically had sex? No. That title still goes to Cypher. I will say this in every single lore video. Did you like the video? Was it awesome? Was it not? Let me know. Be sure to eat your school and stain your vegetables, and have a nice day. You see that guy dancing over there? That's me. Be sure to subscribe for positive vibes. Anyways, Reyna is one of my favorite characters lore-wise, but the people who play her are generally the worst bunch of people in the world. Except if you play her. You're pretty cool. Can I get to the yams? Sweet yams. Show me the way, 'cause I got bills to pay.